In a previous episode, Debbie and James discussed the possibility of one of them running for high political office. Several months later. Good evening, Roosh Scumbaugh Jr. here. For the past several years, I, like my parents before me, have been a staunch advocate for traditional American values that our ancestors took for granted. Values based on Christianity, capitalism, and limited government. But now I see liberals constantly interfering with religious leaders, ignoring the First Amendment's guarantee of freedom of religion, and interfering with business interests, threatening the prosperity of our great nation. Government must stay out of our lives. Even the Founding Fathers resented the all-powerful British government oppressing them, so why should we tolerate special interests having their way with American society now? Why should we let a few malcontents who are prone to failure in our competitive society tell the rest of us to support them? Why should we grant special rights to those whose lifestyles are an insult to faith and morals everywhere? So now, I will stand up for America by running for President of the United States. Once more, conservatives will rule America and make it a country we can be proud of again. I am indeed so thankful that the outgoing president cannot run for another term. Now, at long last, we Republicans can take back our nation.
I'm so glad to see Laura Park make such a glorious return to acting. This movie she starred in is great. Prince Dorian, your raping Princess Carla is unacceptable. She said she would not marry you, but you took her anyway, and now her father, the King of Monaco, is about to go to war with us. To prevent that, I will strip you of your royal title and send you to Monaco to stand trial.
But, I am your son. I thought you would protect me.
It is precisely because you are my son that I am so outraged. I raised you to be better than this. I can choose someone else to be my successor as ruler of our kingdom. Even rulers like me should not be above the law. Guards, take the prince away. And if he runs, hunt him down and kill him.
I hate to say it, but that movie is unrealistic. In medieval times, kings and emperors literally considered themselves above the law and did as they pleased to their subjects. Like the notorious case of King Henry VIII of England, who had 2 of his 6 wives put to death because he was unhappy with them. Last month I was reading about King David and his impregnating Bathsheba, having her husband killed and then taking the pregnant widow to be his wife. According to the Bible story, David was later punished by his newborn child becoming sick and dying. But David later had another child with Bathsheba, who later became King Solomon. Is that justice? Why punish an innocent baby instead of the king who made him by raping his mother? And why would God even allow a child by such parents to be the next king? The whole story stinks of made-up bullshit.
What do you think really happened?
I think King David just took Bathsheba and murdered her husband, and Solomon was their firstborn. There was no other child who died because of God. The only reason the Bible depicted God as disapproving of the act of rape and murder was because of the laws of the Torah, which were said to even apply to kings. But what if the Torah didn't even exist yet?
Right. Plus even the story as told just makes God look like a murderer himself, eh? Is God above his own laws, then? I'm going to remember this the next time I hear some religious bigot gripe about abortion, calling themselves pro-life. God is not pro-life, is he? He killed King David's baby. And a lot of others in a worldwide flood. And also, now what?
Debbie, this is James. Do you ever watch the Roosh Scumbaugh Jr. show?
No, of course not. I don't bother with any of that regressive shit.
Well, I watch him occasionally to see what right-wingers are saying. And now I just learned that he has decided to run for President of the United States.
What?
Yeah, he announced that decision on his show tonight, and instantly the social media platforms are blowing up about it. Anyway, I need to have dinner with Penny. Take care.
It looks like history is going to repeat itself.
What do you mean?
Major media personality runs for the presidency, gets elected based on both name recognition and a promise to make things better for the people, then breaks all his promises and nearly sends America to hell instead. That's what happened with Donald Trump.
Yeah, but Donald Trump is dead, as are the idiots who saw fit to vote for him. So I don't think Roosh Scumbaugh Jr. will be as successful as Trump was.
One thing I have learned, Carrie. Never underestimate the stupidity of the average American voter. They have a terrible inability to learn from history and are awful judges of character. I just wish we could do better.